Hi, it's Pooja from The Natural Law, and I am excited to talk to you today about the rose. It's one of my most favorite flowers, favorite scents. I love anything that smells like the rose. I even love it in food. I love rose flavored anything. So it's a beautiful flower. We're going to talk a little bit about its meanings. And in Ayurveda, the Ayurvedic name for the rose is Shatapatri, and it means 100 petals. The Latin name of the rose also means 100 petals. And so in Ayurveda, it's regarded as the queen of all flowers. I mean, even when you walk into a store, right, the rose is the central focus. Even in a bouquet, there'll be splattered, roses amongst other flowers. And while there are beautiful other flowers as well, the rose does have this special significance. In Ayurveda, it's actually used for a lot of different ailments. Some things are, pitta, aggravated headaches or acne. Even it's really wonderful also just for health and beauty, for skin. And so the beautiful thing about the rose is that it does promote healthy skin. It's like a glow, and you can probably see it in a lot of beauty products. One of my most favorite things that I like to do is actually make really refreshing mist. It's a great toner. We also sell one on The Natural Law you can take a look at. But to make it's not that cumbersome, it's not that hard, and you can use some fresh organic rose petals. You just need distilled water, some ice, and to store it in a spray bottle. And we have all of this up on our Natural Law blog. We have a recipe up there, so definitely do check out the blog and you'll see that on how to do that. Not only is it cooling for the face, it can be in a warm liquid as well. One of my most favorite types of tea is rose tea, and you can even make that for yourself. Ingesting it as a tea is actually helpful in balancing the pitta dosha, and it really fully opens the heart, so that is so wonderful. And anything that opens the heart is beautiful, right? And another way I love to just talk about it is just adding it to your bath. So taking rose petals and just allowing the fragrance to calm your mind is so beautiful, especially for someone who is Vaja. It just balances that out. And the visual aspect of the rose. So I just think, part of Ayurveda is this environment, is creating the environment that just helps you settle into yourself and come into balance. And so beautifying the home with with the vase that has roses in it, it just is like a sweet reminder. It's not even just the visual stimulation, it's also just reminding yourself like, hey, I want to soften my heart today. I want to feel the energy of love. I want to have this surround me. And so that is another beautiful way the rose can activate that, just being in front of you and having it. And the self-love, so buying yourself rose, I think it's just getting a couple roses and bringing them home for yourself as well as loved ones, but just reminding yourself to care for yourself that way is such a beautiful service. And I think the act of self-love is something that Ayurveda really hones in on, whether it's what you're doing for yourself, what you're feeding to yourself, what you're eating, what you're consuming. All of it is part of this greater love that you want to internalize and have within you in order to continuously stay in balance and find rhythm in that. So I hope you incorporate the rose into your daily practice, into your life, and it's a beautiful thing.